What is going on, guys? Lonzo here at DJC Custom Woodworks. And it has been a while. You are correct. It has been a while. I have not recorded video in some time. I have been busy with life, as most of other parents out there and dads out there who have garage workshops and jobs and other responsibilities. Been busy with life, but I'm trying to get back into it. I want to try to record at least one video a week, at bare minimum, and just to keep it in the YouTube algorithm, things like that, right? So with that, this video right here is just going to be about the basics. Getting the basics. If you are interested in getting into this space of woodworking, what are the basics I feel that you need to have, what I started with, and kind of how it grew from there. All right. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Of course, everyone's going to have or talk about the miter saw, table saw. And when I first started out, I started out with a miter saw, which I still have actually. I still have my very first miter saw, and that is, sorry for cutting across the camera. This. This right here, that is my very first big boy power tool I purchased. Outside, I have Porter cable, impact drill and driver. Impact drill, drill driver. And this was my first miter saw I bought, and I still have it. And I still take, this is what I take with me when I go to do projects at someone's home for doing like installs and stuff. And till this day, it's still beautiful. It's a Hitachi 10-inch laser, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it still works till this day, and I still have it with me. So this I picked up from Menards when I bought our first home, and I redid the flooring, things like that. So now that you know about that, if I had to do it all over again, personally, I bought my miter saw first, and then I had a miter saw for the longest time. Then I got a table saw, right? My table saw and miter saw, if I do it over, I would go with a table saw first, and stick with a circular saw. Because a circular saw with a carpenter square, you can make all the cuts you need to make. You don't have to have a big miter saw to do those kind of things. So table saw, I would do a 10-inch if you can. If you can find a good affordable 10-inch table saw, that would be preferred. You need a little more power, a little more cutting capacity. And most of those would take a dado if you need those kind of things. But outside of that, let's get into some other things that I feel, me personally, every woodworker should get if you're trying to get started in this space. Number one, tape measure. Tape measure, tape measure, tape measure, tape measure, tape measure. This will be your saving grace, or will be your worst nightmare. Because it's very important keeping accurate cuts, keeping things 100% as accurate as you can. And one of the things I like about mine is that, what is this? This one is it's on Amazon. I forgot the name of it. I got like 3 or 4 of them running around here. Pro Carpenter, Fast Cap Pro Carpenter is on Amazon. I think like $8 or $9. I think I have like 5, 4, something like that. Anyway, I like it because it's a lefty and righty, and it gives you from the 1/8 of an inch. Some people don't care about having that on there. I personally do. I like having the 1/8, the quarter, the 3/8, the half, 5/8, 3/4, 7/8 markings on here, so I know exactly. I'm a numbers I can't say what you will about me, but that's just me personally. But tape measure, I think, is the number one thing that every woodworker should have in order to get their journey started. All right, number one, tape measure. Number two, this is I have, let me say this first and foremost. I did not start with Milwaukee. I did not start with Milwaukee at all. I picked up Milwaukee as I found them on sale or a part of some deal or something like that, right? This is the M12 Fuel. I have these. I have two sets of them. You don't need two sets. One set is just fine. I picked up a second set like last year only because I got tired of changing the bits out of one to get to the other one. So I was like, you know what? I'm getting two. So having a good impact impact and drill driver are very important, I think. M12 Fuel, these have gotten me through everything I need to do. There's been nothing that I haven't been able to do with these that I can think of. Yeah, no, there's nothing. I'm not doing construction type work, so I don't need the M18 fuel. But these have gotten me through every single project that I've wanted to do. They're a little dirty, but anyway, they're tools. All right. So number 2, impact and drill driver. And those you can pick up usually on a deal for like $179 at Home Depot. Mostly, and they'll come with 2 batteries. All right. Number 3, router. I didn't get a router until last year or the year before last. Year before last. I had one. I have 2 now. But I had a router. I never understood the whole concept. What do you need a router for? For what? Why do I care about my edges? Or I would just go, for me, I would just used to just go with some sandpaper and round them over with some sandpaper and form it that way. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a router. My gift to myself is gonna be a router. So I picked up this one. It was $199. This is when they had good deals for Black Friday. It was $199 and you get the router for free. It came with the 2 batteries and the router came for free. And that was amazing. So I picked up the Milwaukee trim router. And the reason why I picked this one up, because I went and it probably took me 4 months to buy a router. I felt them all in my hand. And this one for my hand is the best fitting. Like, it's not super heavy. It fits comfortably. I felt I messed around with the DeWalt, messed around with the Flex, the DeWalt Flex. It's another one thing it was, but it fits the most comfortable in my hand, and it doesn't feel too big, doesn't feel too small. It fits perfectly. It's super adjustable if you ever need to adjust it. Just, again, super easy to adjust. Super easy to adjust. And if you ever need to use it, you can do dados with it as well. Roundovers, chamfer, all that kind of stuff. It's everything you need to do right here. But again, this is another tool I think everyone should have in their home garage workshop. Second one, headphones. Now, I know what you're thinking. AirPods. I used AirPods for so long. It was so long I used AirPods for. And eventually I was like, man, I want something that's a little bit better. And I picked up these 3M WorkTunes headphones. And I tell you, holy crap, it's 9-day difference when it comes to using the table saw, the miter saw. It is night and day difference as far as sound and your hearing. I'll put these on and cut something, and then sometimes I'll forget. I'm making a quick cut and I forget to put them back on, and I'll make them like, oh crap, that's loud. Guys, I will have these on, and these are comfortable. I will have these on for hours at a time. Only thing I don't like is my ears get a little sweaty. They get pretty sweaty on the inside, but outside of that, super comfortable, super good sound, very nicely, very nice. So headphones, all right. Next up is something that I feel, again, every workshop needs to have, and that would how do I have this in here? Oh, sorry. Stay with me. Ha ha ha. This is by far maybe my most important measuring tool outside of my this. Reason being is because it allows me to get, sorry, hold on one second. It allows me to get, sorry, making sure nothing's happening. 1 second, guys. Stay with me, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, guys. Sorry. I know. I just don't want to. I don't want to edit. Sorry. I just didn't want to edit and all that kind of stuff. So, this allows me to get my measurements. This is a 12-inch one. They think they sell longer ones, but this allows me to do, and this is a 90 angle square. It allows me to get every measurement I need when I do most of my projects. Every measurement I need when I do most of my projects. There is not a measurement that I can't get with this. When it comes to making holes, making sure they're the right spacing, making sure something is level, something's out of square. This has been, this was for Menard. I think it was like $10. And I've had this and it's literally solid steel. It's perfect. It is perfect. This will get you a long way if you just have these two things. These two right here. Next up, this is one of those where it's not a must, but it is nice to have. Okay, it's not a must, but it's nice to have. And that, where, hold on, where is it? It's a great question. This right here, I have two remotes here, but this one is air filtration. Oh God, I think I need to go blow that out. Air filtration system, which is good because when you're doing a lot of cutting, those little particles of dust are just floating in the air. So if you have something that can get them sucked up out of the way, this comes in handy. I picked this one up off Facebook Marketplace. It's not super fancy. It does what it's supposed to do. It has fan speed variable. It has a timer off and on. So if you can't, I don't think, let me see if you guys can see that in the video. You might not. Yeah, you guys can. Yeah. So the air filtration system, oh, there it is over there. Air filtration system there. So therefore it sucks up most of the air. I think you guys can see it in the video. Pretty sure you guys can. So that comes in handy. Number two, and I know what you're thinking. This is not that important. You're right, it's not, but I like having it. A TV. Having a TV in your garage workshop, for me personally, I enjoy it. Because even though I'm focused on what I'm doing, I'm never watching while I'm cutting something or thing like that. But I like having it in the background playing. And it's usually on something workout, something woodworking, some new tool, things, or building a project. I like having that availability to just have my TV show on or have a show on that I'm watching and letting it play in the background to where it just, again, it's just not a distraction. But I can glance at like, oh, okay. It may get lost for maybe 5-10 minutes. Then I go back into what I'm doing. But again, these two are not necessities, but they're nice to have, right? Another one is a good pencil. Now I know what you're thinking. This is a cheapo Walmart paper made. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. I had another one that is somewhere, which is a great question where it is. Man, what the hell is it? Well, I had another one that's somewhere. I'm not really sure where it disappeared to, but this one here is my, sorry, I know I'm looking for it as I'm doing a video. I'm like, man, now I'm curious where the hell it went to. Oh, same thing. So here, this one here. This one, just a pencil. I know they have some that are on Amazon that people love more, and I get it. I understand it. Mechanical pencils. I'm just fine with these. right? If I really need to go and get a better one, I will. But or if I feel like splurging one day, I might. I'm just fine with these. These fit into my measure and it gets sharp. It marks what I need it to mark. Easy to sand off. So a good pencil is going to be also very important to have. One that has a thin lead. I don't like my leads too thick. That's just me because I feel like they can make your measurement on something wider than it needs to be when you're just trying to get that right cut. So again, for me, I don't think I ordered anything from Amazon, but Amazon is pulling up. I hope I didn't order anything from Amazon. This is live in person. Great question. What do we got? What's up, buddy? Good, man. Yep.
I just need a name for who I gave it to.
Alonzo.
Alonzo, thank
Yep.
you, buddy.
Thanks, man. So I did not order anything. It's not for me. Why is this? Stop. So yeah. So again, if I had to do it all over again, these are the tools that I think every woodworker should have, and it's a good place to start, right? You don't need a whole lot of fancy things. This is kind of how I started, and it has grown into kind of what you see, right? Personally, what I would like to do, I want to upgrade my miter saw to, I'm not paying Capex money. That's not happening unless I hit the lottery. Then you will see Capex. But I would like to find, and I found a couple of Makita's miter saw 10. I don't think I need a 12-inch anymore. I think a 10-inch is perfectly fine for what I do, unless I find a good deal on 12-inch, which I'm finding those on Marketplace a lot. And that's the thing, guys. Search Marketplace for mostly everything you're looking for. One thing I will tell you that you will find people who are looking to upgrade, like I'm talking about right now. I want a better miter saw, so I'm going to sell this one and buy a Makita. So people are always looking to upgrade their workshops, right? But keep in mind that you don't have to have everything brand new. Things you can get away with not being brand new, like miter saws, like table saws, because most of those, unless they're like cheap junk, they're going to last a very, very long time. Like I still have, like I upgraded to a 10-inch. I upgraded to a 10-inch, but down here, I still have my 8 1/4. Right, I still have that miter saw down there. And that's one that I take when I go do projects at places. But everything else, guys, like I still have my nail gun set, my Bostitch or Bostitch, I can't pronounce the damn name. Nail gun for when still have my nail gun for when I first moved to, what spell it, I can't remember how to spell it, but I still have my nail gun, and for when I moved into my first home down here, I still have that. Like I still have a lot of my original things that I bought, and some things I've upgraded from. Like I now have a couple more batteries from, I have Milwaukee, and mostly everything I buy now is Milwaukee. Hand tool wise, unless I see something that's like, oh, that's better, makes better sense. I want to get a better nail gun. Reason being because I have a Ryobi, and people rant and rave about this thing. I hate how heavy it is. Like to me, this is heavy without the battery. Then you add the battery, it's even more heavy. So I would like to find a lighter version of a nail gun. I like the cordless one, even though I have an air one. But I like cordless, it's quicker to grab. I picked up a couple other things, which I mean, not important. Like I picked this up. This is your, I call it a cabinet drill because it allows you to get in those deep corners, those angles, those 90-degree angles, things like that. I picked that up last year on a deal. Again, I don't buy anything unless it's a deal. I don't buy anything unless it's a deal. In this box, this is just some stuff that I've picked up because I wanted to upgrade my dust collection. So I picked up the Shop Nation's dust collection. for that. So hoping that is going to be doable and work great. Just got to get that installed. So I got that there. These are again another one of those not must-haves, but they're nice to have. 10-inch rulers to get. Here's another little pocket one here for when you want to make, again, for me, I make dog crates, so I like to make sure things are centered, the lines line up. But these are another one of those rulers where, again, you don't really need to have. They're nice when they come into play. As I always say, like carpenter square, nice to have if you want to do, of course, your handsaw cuts, keep things straight, or 45s, whatever it may be. It's up to you. Where was it at? On here. I did upgrade. So I bought sandpaper, some Cubitron sandpaper here. And I kind of did it really oddly. I bought my orbital sander is a 5-inch. I bought 6-inch sandpaper because it was a deal, and I was like, you know what? I am going to eventually get a 6-inch, and while it's a deal, let me just go ahead and get it now. So I picked up most of the grits. I got 80, 120, 180, 320, 150, right? So I picked those up recently. And one of the things I'm really excited about, so this has been my apron I've used. This is, okay, sorry guys. This will go as part of things to get started, an apron. You will be surprised how more efficient you will work with an apron, because things and pockets are going to be inserted. You're not putting things down and moving them around. But this will make you more efficient. Now, you may not believe it, but it will make you more efficient in your work, because you're able to put, for example, like when I'm usually wearing it, I have my pencil up here. I'll have my ruler in this front pocket here. What's in there? Oh, look at that. I'll have different things in different pockets, and I'll know which pockets they are in. Your screws, right? I have pocket hole screws in here, right? You will have so many things in different pockets, right? And you're not putting them down and looking for them. It's all right here. So with that, I actually finally, I ordered it a while ago. I finally got a Cat's Moses apron, and I haven't worn it yet. It's still, actually, you know what? While we're on the camera here, oh man, that's night and day. Okay, yeah, definitely cheaper. Yeah, this is awesome. Sorry, this is awesome. So I finally got an apron, Jonathan Cat's Moses, and I'm very excited about this. Very excited. Like, I wanted something that was a little bit more sturdy. It's gonna be awesome. Anywho, yeah. So I finally got one. That feels great. Feels amazing. Sorry, I just opened it, so I'm kind of like a kid in candy store with new things. But yeah, so I finally got one. I can't wait to put it through its first project. And yeah. Another thing I want to get, I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but 3x3, I forgot her name, but she just came out with a stop block it could be for a miter saw station, it could be for a cross-cutting sled. I'll post a picture up here, and I'm not affiliated with it. I just want you guys to see what I'm talking about. She just came out with that stop block, which I think I'm finally gonna be able to put a stop block in my miter saw station. I know you can do it without. but I just like it. It looks cleaner. It looks better. It's what I've been looking for. The one I really like was the woodpecker one, but that is expensive. I just like it because you can fold it down, raise it up, fold it down. But it's like to get everything that you need to get, it's like $200. I want to say. Yeah, that wasn't nailed in. um, to get everything you need to get is like $200. In order for that to work. In case you're wondering why this failed. So I've been trying to work on dust collection and keeping it a little more confined. I had this here, but I got to figure out a way to keep it up here. I think I'm going to use magnets. It'd probably be the easiest thing to do because I tried using the Velcro, but that didn't work really well. So I'm going to use the magnets and just drill out a couple spots here and then put them up there, and then they'll be able to stay up there. So yeah, anywho, that's that. So back to what I was saying. Oh, the stop block by, what is her name? 3x3 Custom. I forgot her name. She does really awesome projects. I love her content. I'm going to get her stop block for my miter saw station because I think it'll make things a lot easier. So yeah, guys, that is it in a nutshell. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope through this video you guys saw that you don't need a lot to get started. If I had to put a price on what it cost me to get things I needed to get, like router came the most recently, right? But these, let's see, it was 200. That was, you can probably get a decent one for like 150, 200. So you got 2, 4, and little things. So for $500, you can have a pretty decent. Oh, no, yeah. For $500, you can have a pretty decent garage workshop setup. Everything else in my garage, I built everything you see in here. The wood clamps, those came way late. I didn't even know those existed until maybe a year or so ago. I was like, wood clamps, why would I need those? And then I got them and I was like, oh, these are nice to have, right? And track saw, and yeah, things come in time. Like you buy things as you go. Like I just got a planner last year and I'm already wanting to upgrade it. Just, but, or trying to figure out a different way, someplace to put it. But things will upgrade as you go. Do not be in a rush. Take your time. Enjoy the journey. Do not try to keep up with the YouTubers who have all the nice tools that you see, but trust me, they did not start out that way. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, just like, follow, subscribe. Appreciate you guys, and have a good day.